Hello dear students, here I am going to give you the schematic representation of gene cloning, that is the basic steps involved or included in gene cloning technology or method. So there are about like 5 to 6 steps in the gene cloning. You just have to remember. So after this I am going to give you two more schematic representation which is included in genetic engineering method. Okay, you have to remember all three schematic representations. So we just write the step number 1. The basic thing which is required for gene cloning is a vector DNA. So I am using a pink color to draw the vector DNA. So this is the vector DNA which is double stranded. Yes. Examples for vector DNA used in genetic engineering: plasmid, cosmid, phagemid, or even it could be DI plasmid or retrovirus DNA. Okay. In this case we simply write the vector DNA which carries the gene of interest. Okay, we have selected this vector DNA because it has got certain properties. What is the property? They can replicate anywhere in the host cell. That's it. Okay. Then I'll just put plus symbol here. That means I'm going to add something to this vector DNA. That is nothing but the gene of interest. In this case, the gene of interest is called as the foreign DNA. This particular segment of DNA has sequences which will produce a specific protein that could be applicable anywhere. It could be applicable in medicine field or production of vaccine, for example, okay, or any other services or products. So we just write the foreign DNA. So foreign DNA is nothing but gene of our interest which is taken from the gene library. Got it? Because of Human Genome Project. Or you can isolate this. We'll understand it later. Okay, how exactly all these DNA fragments are isolated, separated, etc., later. And because of this plus symbol, so I'm adding this foreign DNA into this vector DNA. So I'll have to draw the diagram. Why? Because it's going to form the recombinant DNA. So pink color is our vector DNA. Why I have got only a fragment of this vector DNA? Because I have treated this vector DNA with a specific type of restriction enzyme, and the same type of restriction enzyme will be allowed to treat this foreign DNA, so that I am going to get the fragment specific sequences. Okay, same restriction enzyme should be employed for fragmentation process of vector DNA as well as foreign DNA. Same. Okay, I should not change the restriction enzyme. Okay, next what I am going to do is I am just going to add this ligase. For this I need one enzyme for this ligase, not required now. So here, because of the addition or ligation of this foreign DNA into the vector DNA, I got a new DNA that is called as recombinant DNA, which is the combination of two different types of DNA. You know it? Okay, once I have formed this recombinant DNA, the second step is, I am going to write here, the second step is introduction. So I have to introduce of this recombinant DNA into a host organism. See, in the genetic engineering, the host organism could be a bacteria. Why bacteria? Because bacteria is easy to culture in the laboratory or laboratory condition, in vitro. Or even you can also prefer the human cells also. Got it? The host organism could be human cells, monkey cells, or chicken cells, or even the bacteria, anything. Okay? In this case, I am preferring bacteria, so it will be easy for us to understand. So the host organism is bacterium for our understanding. So I am going to introduce this rDNA into a bacteria. So I am drawing a bacteria. So white color one is the bacterium now. Bacterium. We just write host organism. Why it is host? Because it's going to carry our recombinant DNA. Okay. So we'll just draw the vector DNA and will draw the foreign DNA. So it is now rDNA. Okay, rDNA is now being introduced into the bacterium, the host cell. Okay, that means the bacterium is containing the rDNA. So that is our second step. Third step is multiplication. Multiplication of what? Not bacteria. Before the bacteria divides, the recombinant DNA divides. So multiplication of rDNA inside the host organism. So we just write inside the host organism. So that is actually our third step here. What's going to happen? We just have to draw one more, the same diagram of the bacteria. Okay, inside the bacteria, what's going to happen now? multiplication of this rDNA takes place. So we just draw the rDNA. Earlier it was only one rDNA was introduced, but now inside the same host you see 4 rDNA. So that is multiplication. rDNA, many rDNAs. Got it? Once this is done, the fourth step is, I may not get the space here, but we'll write it. The fourth step is a division of the host cell. So now the host cell divides. So it is understood that the recombinant DNA divides faster than the host cell. Got it? Okay. So here we just continue the fourth step, that is one here and the other here. That is, we have got 2 bacteria and which is containing so many rDNA. Yes? Okay. Just write the rDNA. That's all. Okay. So this is the done. But this is not sufficient, because I expect more number of proteins. I need more products. We human beings are selfish, so we need more products. So we give more facility to this particular host organism so that they can multiply rapidly and increase their number. As the number of this host organism increases, the number of rDNA inside them also increases. So I get more products. That's it. So that is actually the 5th step. What is the 5th step? Nothing but cloning. What is this cloning now? Is this cloning is associated with rDNA or the host organism? In this case, the host organism. That's it. So I am going to transfer this bacteria into a petri plate. That means in vitro. Correct? In vitro in the petri plate. So this particular bacteria containing rDNA now multiplies. Why they multiplies? Because I am going to provide a wonderful medium. What kind of medium? The medium containing certain chemicals which facilitates the rapid growth of this particular bacterium. That's it, the host organism. So I get more number of bacteria. Bacteria means same genetically and morphologically they are same. That is nothing but cloning. Done? Okay. So this is actually the thing. Even the same word can be applicable to the recombinant DNA. But the cloning is already initiated in this stage of rDNA. But the host organism is taken place in this phase. Okay. So this method in genetic engineering is called as cloning. That is nothing but getting more number of the same type of bacteria containing the same type of rDNA. So this is the step you need to write. Okay, cloning of host in vitro biomass. So this is the schematic representation. You need to remember it. Could be asked in your competitive examination, not for board actually. Okay, so this is it. Hope you understood this.